and welcome to another exciting edition of Amazing People. Today, by popular demand, we will be exploring the life of a man who has had a profound impact on the way that we live life today. A man whose impact on medicine, art, sport, music, and theology have shaken the very foundations of the civilized world and Washington. So what is it about Beau Kaplan that allowed him to accomplish so much over his immensely successful career? Was it his intelligence, his sophisticated appreciation of cultures far and wide, his sensitivity, his charm, his rugged connection with nature? Whatever the reasons, the outcome is clear. Beau became a great force for truth, justice, and the American way. We will speak more on Beau's amazing accomplishments later, but first, let's talk about Beau's family. Now, when talking about Beau Kaplan, one often overlooks his less successful, less famous, less attractive, and indeed less interesting children. To help us fill in the gaps, I am joined by one of Beau's sons, Chuck Kaplan. So, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, my name is Chuck Kaplan, and I'm
Fascinating. Truly fascinating. So, what was it like growing up as the son of such a truly amazing person?
Well, I mean, it's really great for Dad, you know, and all the amazing things he's done. I mean, it's a little bit difficult for me, honestly, having to live in his shadow. I mean, he's changing the world, and all I've done is...
Fascinating. Truly, truly fascinating. So, of all of your father's myriad achievements, which would you say, in your opinion, is the greatest?
Well, I mean, I'm sorry. I mean, I thought we were going to talk about me. I mean, it seems like people just get bored as soon as I stop talking about Dad for a fleeting second. I mean, I want somebody not to judge me for whether I live up to his great name. I'm an independent person. I'm more than just a byproduct of Dad's life. I have my own accomplishments. I mean, all I ever hear is, Beau this and Beau that, and your dad changed my life, you know. Well, you know what? I'm not going to put up with that anymore. I mean, I'm on television. I'm going to talk about my opinions. And I think that...
I'm sorry, but that's all the time that we have. We're going to have to move on now to another exciting aspect of your father's life. Thank you very much for coming.
Baby, take your teeth out, try it one time. Baby, take your teeth out, try it one time. Baby, take your teeth out, leave them on a kitchen table.
Well, Dr. Kaplan first entered into the world of dentistry at a time when dentists really needed him. This was the dark age of dentistry. Back then, the checkup consisted of a doctor looking in your mouth, and if you had any teeth left, he'd charge you $200 and send you on your way. If you didn't, he'd charge you an extra $200 for a set of wooden teeth. Beau Kaplan changed everything with the discovery of the cavity. From there, he invented the dental drill, the mouth mirror, the periodontal and Brielle radiograph, the root canal, and the disposable saliva injector.
It was during his dental years that Beau made his first significant contribution to the world of art, specifically puppetry.
Put your hands on the puppet head, put your hands on the puppet head, put your hand inside, put your hand inside, put your hands on the puppet head.
The contributions that Beau Kaplan made to our field, which is of course corpse puppetry, also called puppetria cadavra in some European countries, puppetry with a dead body, it can't be overstated. My dog had been hit by a car, and I was very sad, and I was hovering over the body of my dead dog and clutching it to me, and tears running down my face. I was a very small child at the time, probably 8 or 9, And this man comes walking up, and he said, "Why, that dog might be dead, but now it has a whole life of its own." And all of a sudden, the next thing I knew, he was performing Hamlet with this dog, and this sort of whole vista of adventure opened up before me as the dog then performed the great works, and then the dog sang, and then the dog did a little dance. And by that time, I had forgotten that my pet was dead. It seemed to be alive, and I thought, wow, how is this man doing this amazing, magical thing? And it turned out that this was Beau Kaplan.
Alas, poor Yorick, I knew him well.
Beau Kaplan realized that a corpse wasn't just a wasted mass of cells. It could be something to delight and to educate and to bring a whole aspect of art into people's lives that had not been there previously, where before there was just this thing taking up a bunch of space.
Get you now to my lady's chamber and tell her, let her paint an inch thick. To this favor she must come. Make her laugh at that.
He was the first to produce a minor opera, performed entirely with corpse puppetry. You know, a little music from Wagner and a few waving arms, and it was amazing how the stage was just lit up by these inanimate people. They were performing The Barber of Seville entirely with corpse puppetry, and I remember the Queen of England was attending the performance, and at the end she just had tears streaming down her face. Actually, we all did, because the stench was unbelievable, but still, that does not in any way diminish the incredible artistic contribution that Beau Kaplan made